Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earl with Baseball Talk with the Earl Brothers, and today we've got a opening day recap. What we're going to try to do each day on the channel is go over the games from the day before. We're going to go try to break down exactly what happened. So, for the people who might have missed the day in the MLB or just wanted to go and see, they were focused on one game, want to see what happened with the rest of the league, I got you. We're going to recap every single game from the day before. Now, seeing that yesterday was opening day, I am going to include the Wednesday game in here. The Wednesday game between the Yankees and the Giants. We'll talk about that one, and then we'll talk everything from the Thursday slate. But this is going to be a daily video that's going to come out, and we're just going to kind of help you guys if you guys missed anything or just want to hear about some of the games. We will start off in San Francisco, the Giants and the Yankees. Yankees 7, Giants nothing. And what ultimately was just a very well played game by the Yankees. Max Fried came out strong, no earned runs, 2 hits in 6 1/3 innings, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. On the opposite side, Logan Webb just didn't have it. And we kind of we noticed that a little bit with some of the Team USA or the World Baseball Classic players in general. A lot of them had kind of slow starts, and we'll talk about another one in the next game. But Logan Webb, 6 earned runs, 7 runs total, 9 hits, 7 strikeouts, though, and a walk in 5 innings. I will say positive for the Giants. One of my concerns from them coming into the year was their bullpen. 4 shutout innings, only allowing 1 hit for their bullpen, so solid there. It all just came with a big second inning for the Yankees that included Jose Caballero getting an RBI single, Ryan McMahon getting a 2-run single, and a two-run triple for Trent Grisham, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jazz Chisholm with RBIs later on in the game. That ended up putting them up at 7. For the Giants, they had 3 hits. Came from Luis Arraez, Rafael Devers, and Ramon Heliot Ramos, sorry. And all of them were singles. So just a very well pitched game by the Yankees. Just a good game altogether from them. They were up early. 5 of those runs came in the second inning. So quick, easy game for the Yankees to start off the year. We head to the early games, and we have the Pirates and the Mets. The Mets won 11-7. And if I told you the score would be 11-7 and the game started from between Freddie Peralta and Paul Skeens, you might have looked at me funny. But that's exactly what it was. Biggest story in this one, Paul Skeens, 2/3 of an inning, 5 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks. He had 1 strikeout, which came against Carson Benj. But he just did not have it, and they quickly pulled him. And then on the opposite side, Freddie Peralta outdueled him, I guess. He had there was a couple of balls that got taken out by the wind, which includes at least one of Brandon Lowe's home runs. But Freddie Peralta, 4 earned runs, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 5 innings. And was an okay performance. I really liked what I saw from Tobias Myers, who went 3 innings, allowed 1 run, which I believe was just a homer. 1 strikeout. Yeah, he allowed his 1 hit allowed was a home run, which I'm not overly worried. That was Ryan O'Hearn as well. Notable names in this game in terms of hitting. Brandon Lau, first 2 at-bats of the Pittsburgh Pirates, put both of them over the fence. Ryan O'Hearn had a home run as well. A couple other guys. Gonzalez had 2 RBIs. Henry Davis had an RBI. But on the other side, everybody on the Mets got an RBI besides Francisco Lindor, who did walk 3 times and scored all 3 times from those walks. Juan Soto went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Bichette had an RBI. Polanco went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Robert, 2 RBIs for him. Brett Beatty with a 3-run triple in the bottom of the first inning that really built up the Mets. That was part of the 5 spot in the first inning. Marcus Semien even had 2 hits in this game and an RBI. Carson Benj with a home run, his first hit in his major league career. So far, his only hit in his major league career, and it was one that went over the fence, which was a lot of fun to see. And Francisco Alvarez already with his first home run of the year. Be ready for a Alvarez breakout year. Mets just put up a bunch of offense, 11-7 final there. Even though the Mets put up 11 runs, the Brewers put up 14 against the White Sox. And it's going to be a long year for the White Sox. Shane Smith went 1 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. On the opposite side, you got the Brewers with Jacob Misiorowski, who was phenomenal. 5 innings, only 1 earned run on 2 hits. He allowed a homer, which came in the first inning to Majoff. And that's all that he gave up. 3 walks, but 11 strikeouts. Very impressive performance by him. Some notable names in the lineup. William Contreras had a 3-run double, so 3 RBIs for him. Bowers had 3 RBIs as well. Friedrich and Ortiz both had 2 RBIs. This is just overall just a hitting clinic from the Brewers. So overall, Brewers really solid performance. Oh, everybody in their starting lineup had a hit in that game. We go to the next one, which I feel like was the biggest upset of the day. The Nationals 10, the Cubs 4, which was very interesting to see. For the Nationals, they had Cade Cavalli start. He went 3 2/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Not terrible, especially against the Cubs, who are going to be good this year. Cubs had Boyd on the mound, which did not have a good game. 6 earned runs, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, and a walk in 3 2/3. Notable names: Pete Crow Armstrong had 2 RBIs for the Cubbies, but we want a more look at the other side. One of the concerning things, even though Nationals had scored 10 runs, Wood went 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. By the way, so did Judge, exact same line. But in terms of the Nationals, House had a home run that scored 2 runs. He had 2 RBIs. Abrams had 2 RBIs, and Young had 2 RBIs. Ultimately, just a really nicely played game by the Nationals. Weimers also had a home run and 3 hits in that game. So, and I believe, Weimers is the only player in the MLB now that still has a 1,000 batting average. So, shout out to him. Nationals 10, Cubbies 4. How about a pitcher's duel? Because we just had 3 straight games that had a team score double digits. We're going to have 3 pitcher's duels next. This one was the Twins and the Orioles. Orioles 2, Twins 1. And this was a really good pitcher's duel. You had Joe Ryan, who went 5 1/3, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs, and he was out-dueled. Yes, he was out-dueled by Trevor Rogers, who allowed no runs, 3 hits in 7 innings, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. Just a very impressive performance by both starting pitchers, which both of them are going to be really, really good pitchers this year. Not a whole lot of offense to speak about in this game. 2 out of the 3 runs came from sacrifice flies. The other one came from a RBI single. So not a whole lot of stats in this one. Pete Alonso 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Not great in his debut. I will say, happy to see Adley Rutschman get 2 hits. He went 2 for 4 with a double. So hopefully he can get back on track after a very rough year last year. But Orioles win their first game of the year. That one will be of the score of 2-1. The Boston Red Sox, in a very similar deal, they win 3-0 over the Reds in what was a very good pitcher's duel. Garrett Crochet for the Boston Red Sox went 6 shutout innings, allowing 3 hits and striking out 8. He walked 2. On the opposite side with the Reds, Mr. Rabbit, Andrew Abbott, 6 innings, no earned runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. So both pitchers went 7 shutout innings, which was very impressive to see. Obviously no notable things for the Reds on offense besides Sal Stewart, who went 3 for 4, which good for him. He had a double in there. He had 2 doubles in there. So good start for Sal Stewart. Rookies had a really good day yesterday, especially, how about Roman Anthony, who went 3 for 4. He's technically not a rookie, but Roman Anthony, 3 for 4 yesterday. And then you had Story and Jalen Duran, who had RBIs along with Rafaela. And that was it. That literally RBI single, RBI single, RBI single. Those were the 3 scores in that game. But Red Sox dominant pitching from Crochet gets them the 3-0 win over the Reds. Speaking of pitching, Soriano looked awesome versus the Astros yesterday. As the Angels win 3 to nothing. We start off with Soriano, who went 6 shutout innings, allowing 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. He did walk 4. On the opposite side, Mr. Hunter Brown, no earned runs, 4 hits in 4 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts. So good strikeout numbers. His walks were up and caused him to end up pitching 102 pitches in 4 2/3. So couldn't even get out of the 5th, which is a little bit concerning, because I really liked him to be out there for Cy Young recognition, but not really that great of a first start for that. Notable player, I'm just going to mention one guy, Mike Trout. Even though he went 1 for 2, he walked 3 times and his 1 hit was a homer. So good to see Trout back. I want to see him play 140 games. I want to see him go after it. And he was playing center, which is very promising to see as well. Ultimately, a very impressive pitching performance from the Angels. On the Astros side, a bunch of zeros. Loberfito had 2 hits, and Christian Walker had the other. Those are the 3 hits from the Astros. 3-0 final. Angels win that one. We go to the Tigers and the Padres. Tigers 8, Padres 2. We had a very good game from Mr. Kevin McGonigal, but we'll talk about Tarik Skubal first, who went 6 shutout innings, only allowing 3 hits and 6 strikeouts and no walks. On the opposite side, you got Nick Pivetta, who went 3 innings, allowed 6 earned runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Not great. Laureano hit a home run for the Padres. Good for him. And an RBI for Bogarts. Other than that, not really much going for the offensive side for the Padres. On the offensive side for the Tigers, how about Mr. Kevin McGonigal? 4 for 5, 2 RBIs. Looked really, really good. And how about Mr. Dingler, who went 2 for 5, but had a home run in there. And I believe he had a home run and a couple singles, 3 RBIs, really looking good. And Parker Meadows, 2 RBIs as well. So good to see some offense from the Tigers. That was one of my more concerning things with the Tigers was how much offense we're going to get from them. They were able to put up 8 runs. It was 8-0, then 2 garbage runs for the Padres. Finishes 8-2. Now, if you told me in the beginning of the day that this would probably be the craziest game of the day, I would have laughed at you. Rays 7, Cardinals 9, and this is going to sound weird. This was a pitcher's duel for a little bit, because you had Rasmussen, who went 5 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. On the opposite side, you had Liberatore, who went 5 innings, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. And then the 6th inning, all hell broke loose because there was 16 runs scored in this game, and 14 of them came in the 6th inning. Tampa Bay puts up a 6 spot in the top of the 6th, an 8 spot in the bottom of the 6th for the Cardinals, puts them up 9-7. Capped off by Mr. Alec Burleson with a 2-run shot that gave the Cardinals the lead. But we're not going to overlook Mr. J.J. Weatherholt, who had his first career home run. Once again, rookies went crazy yesterday, and that is awesome to see for baseball. So we saw a lot of young guys take place, and just overall, a good days. Weatherholt, 2 RBIs, Burleson, 2 RBIs, Gorman, 2 RBIs, Church, 2 RBIs. Church is going to be an interesting name to keep an eye out for. I think he's going to have a solid season. We go to the Rangers and the Phillies. The Rangers kind of played like the Rockies, but anyways, Phillies 5, Rangers 3. You had Nathan Eovaldi pitch for the Texas Rangers. Not a good start for him. 5 earned runs, 8 hits in 4 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, and no walks. On the opposite side, you had Christopher Sanchez, who was phenomenal. No earned runs, 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, no walks in 6 innings. And that's right off the cusp of getting another extension that bought out another 2 years of arbitration. So good for Sanchez to get his bag, and he was able to get the win. Offense in this one for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, bottom of the first, 2-run shot. Bottom of the 5th, Alec Boehm, 3-run shot. And then Jake Berger, 2-run shot on the top of the 9th, Danny Jensen, RBI single. Other than that, there wasn't really much going on. Brandon Nimmo 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Wyatt Langford 0 for 4. Seager at least had 2 hits. Berger went 3 for 4, so at least we saw that. That was good to see. For Berger, he needs to have like a nice little bounce back season. So final score there: Phillies 5, Rangers 3. 2 games left from yesterday. The Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. The Dodgers 8, the Diamondbacks 2. And in terms of Diamondbacks, well, quickly talk over the pitching. Zach Gallen, 4 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Yoshinobu Yamamoto went 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. Perdomo was the only one that really did anything for the Diamondbacks. A 2-run shot in the 4th inning, gave them a 2-0 lead, and then that would be all that they would get. A couple other guys had 1 hit each, but nothing that was really outstanding. On the opposite side, you had the Dodgers, who got some help from not the biggest of names. Andy Pages with a 3-run shot in the bottom of the 5th that gave the Dodgers the lead, and they didn't really look back from there. RBI single in the same inning from Will Smith. RBI double in the bottom of the 7th for Kyle Tucker, getting his name into the books. Mookie Betts with the RBI single, and then a 2-run shot for Will Smith. All of that coming in the 7th inning, and kind of putting this game away. So 2 innings of 4 runs each for the Dodgers. That's all they did need. That's all they needed. 8-2 Dodgers win. And then we get to this one. This was the final game of the day. This was your 10-10 start. I will say I didn't watch it, but I watched replays of it, so I was able to actually see a little bit of it. We go to the pitching. Tanner Bybee had to leave the game mid-start. He only went 78 pitches, 3 runs, 4 hits in 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. On the opposite side, you had Logan Gilbert, who went 5 1/3, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and no walks. So kind of not really a pitcher's duel. It was 3-3 at the end of 5. Notable people in this game: Chase DeLauter. Chase DeLauter went off for a 3-for-5 day, including 2 homers, both solo shots. Just a very impressive day from him. That's another rookie that really stepped up. Brandon Donovan had a home run in his first at-bat with the Mariners. And then I believe it was Luke Raley and Dominic Canzone both had homers in this game. Canzone actually had 2 homers in this game. Jay ran with a RBI, a 2-run double. But ultimately, it was just it was basically a home run derby. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs in this game. And ultimately, it came down to the Guardians getting the win 6-4 in Seattle. Very impressive win for them on the road to start off the year 1-0. That is all of the games from opening day and from Wednesday night. I'll be doing one of these videos every single day. So if you guys missed any of the games, well, I'll recap them for you and who did what in the game. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be back again with another one of these videos tomorrow, and enjoy watching some more opening day baseball today.